All right, today we're talking about the last layer. The layer most creatives blame, reality. A lot of people think reality is the enemy of creativity. Reality brings limits. Reality brings stress. Reality brings slow growth, rejection, family needs, bills. Reality brings time pressure. So people say things like, if life wasn't so busy, I'd be consistent. Or if the algorithm wasn't so unfair, I'd grow. If people understood me, I'd succeed. If I had more time, I'd finally do it. And look, I get it. Reality is heavy. But here's the truth. Reality is not the enemy. Reality is the test that makes the system real. If your system can't survive reality, it's not a system, it's a fantasy. Let's define it clearly. Reality is not just the outside world. Reality is anything that applies pressure. Reality is time limits, low energy days, family responsibilities, health issues, travel, distractions, money pressure, tech problems, platform rules, audience feedback, slow results, doubt, comparisons, fear. Reality is the environment your idea has to live inside. And the environment always wins. So the goal is not to defeat reality. The goal is to build a system that works inside reality. Most people build a system that only works when everything is perfect, when they feel motivated, when they have a full day free, when they sleep well, when no one needs them, when life is calm. That's not a system. That's a vacation plan. Then reality shows up and breaks it. And they think something is wrong with them. They think they lack discipline. They think they're lazy. They think they're not built for this. No. The system was unrealistic. A real system is designed for bad weeks. A real system assumes friction. A real system expects resistance. It doesn't pretend life will cooperate. This is the big shift. Reality is not here to ruin you. Reality is here to reveal what was missing. If something breaks under pressure, it means one layer was weak. Usually it's one of these. Intent was unclear, so you lost direction. Story was weak, so people didn't stay. Structure was missing, so you burned out. System wasn't repeatable, so you restarted. Reality is a diagnostic tool. It shows you what to fix, not who to blame. Reality pressure shows up in three main ways. And if you understand these three, you stop taking things personally. One is internal pressure. It's you versus you. This is your mind. This is your emotions. This is your habits. Internal pressure looks like this. Doubts, fears, perfection, the fear of judgment, boredom, distraction, avoiding selling, avoiding shipping, changing plans every week, comparing yourself to others, thinking it's too late, or thinking I'm behind. Most creators don't fail because of haters. They fail because their own friction builds up. A real system has to handle your psychology, not just your schedule, because you are a part of reality. Two is external pressure, which is life. This is the real world around you. External pressure looks like family needs, unexpected events, health stuff, money, stress, travel, emergencies, a hard week, fatigue, not enough time. Your system collapses because one week got busy. It was not designed for life. It was designed for a fantasy. Your system has to be built for life, not built against it. 3 is market pressure. This is the world outside of you. This is the platform. This is the audience. This is the market. Market pressure looks like low views, low clicks, low watch time, slow growth, no comments, people not responding, people misunderstanding your message, competition, changes in the algorithm, people saying this is too long or this is too short. This is where most people panic. They change everything. They change their topic, they change their brand, they change their style, they change their niche, they change their plan. They don't adapt, they react. And reaction kills systems. A system adapts with feedback, not with emotion. Reality gives you signals. Your job is to read the signals without spiraling. Here's the rule. Reality is feedback, not identity. Let me say it again. Reality is feedback, not identity. If a video flops, it means something didn't land. It does not mean you're worthless. If a week breaks your schedule, it means your loop is too heavy. It does not mean you're lazy. If nobody buys, it means the offer or messaging is unclear. It does not mean you're a fraud. The mindset is everything, because without it, you will turn feedback into a personal attack, and then you will stop. Now I'm going to give you the best tool you can build. This is the tool that keeps you consistent for years. It's called the minimum viable week, because some weeks will be chaos, some weeks will be heavy. So instead of failing completely, you reduce the load. You keep the loop alive. You do the smallest version that still counts as a win. Here's an example. A normal week might be 1 long video, 2 shorts, 1 email, and 1 blog. A minimum viable week might be publish just 1 short, or send 1 email, or publish 1 blog post, or outline the next video. 1 output, 1 finished thing, still moving. This prevents the restart loop, because most restarts happen after broken streaks. You miss a week, then you miss another, then you feel behind, then you start over. Minimum viable week stops that. It keeps continuity, and continuity is the real secret. When reality hits, you can't do everything. You have to choose. But most people choose randomly. They choose based on stress. They choose based on fear. They choose based on what feels urgent. A system chooses based on priorities. Here's the priority rule. Protect the core loop. Cut everything else. That's it. Protect the core loop. But what is the core loop? For most creators, it is 1 weekly long piece, 1 call to action, and 1 follow-up email. That's their engine. Everything else is optional. Shorts are optional. Perfect lighting is optional. Fancy editing is optional. New branding is optional. Posting on every platform is optional. The core loop, however, is not optional. If you protect the core loop, you protect momentum. And if you protect momentum, you protect growth. This matters because people have the wrong picture of success. They think success means a viral moment, a perfect schedule, a clean week every week, constant motivation, constant energy. No, That's not what success looks like. Success looks like you shipping even when it's messy, you learning from feedback, you simplifying what's too heavy, you repeating what works, you keeping the loop alive, you building proof over time, you improving every cycle. Reality rewards consistency, not perfection. Consistency is the real flex. If this feels heavy, here's the good news. Reality is predictable. It always shows up, which means you can design for it. You can design for bad weeks. You can design for low energy. You can design for time limits. You can design for slow growth. You can design for doubt. A strong system is not built on hype. A strong system is built on honesty. Honesty about reality. Then you build something that survives. Now the whole framework should make sense. It's a chain. 1 is intent, why this exists. 2 is story, what it means. 3 is structure, how it holds together. 4 is system, how it repeats. And 5 is reality, how it gets tested and improved. When an idea fails, it fails somewhere in this chain. Your job is not to blame yourself. Your job is to diagnose the layer, then fix the layer. That's how you build something real. Ideas don't need more motivation. They need a system that survives reality. Reality is not the enemy. Reality is the test, and the test is what makes the system real. So if you feel pressure right now, good. The pressure is information. That pressure is feedback. That pressure is showing you where to strengthen the system. And once you strengthen it, you stop restarting and you start compounding. Feel free to comment with your biggest takeaways down below. And if you're interested in learning more about story systems, make sure to subscribe and check out the description for more information. I'll see you in the next one.